boys and girls. I'm so glad you're here with me today. Today, before we start our lesson, I thought we would get our brains moving and working a little bit. So I have some addition flashcards. All right, so we're going to warm up our brains a little bit before we work on repeated addition. All right, boys and girls, get ready. I'm going to show you an addition fact, and I want you to say it out loud. Even though I cannot hear you, I want you to practice. I'm going to count to 4 after I show you the card, and then I will tell you the answer. All right, here we go. Good job. The answer is 10. $11. 7. That's an easy one. I know you all know that one. Good job. The answer is 3. Good job. The answer is 4. Good job. 12. 6. Good job. 6. I'm going to find some harder ones for you. Good job. 14. Remember to start with that larger number, even if it's on the bottom. Doesn't matter if it's on the bottom or the top or on the whatever side. Start with that larger number and count up. All right. Let me give you a couple more, and then we'll go ahead and start our lesson. All right. Let's see. Good job. 13. Good job. 19. 14. Last one. 17. Good job. All right. I want you to give yourself a pat on the back. Good job, boys and girls. I'll try and do this a little bit more so we continue to progress on our math facts. We want that to be a very quick thing. We want you to know that. So in the future, it doesn't keep you, it doesn't hold you back, and you can just do math facts very quickly. We don't want you to get stuck on that when you get later on in your grades. All right, boys and girls, so it is time for math. And again, thank you so much for being here. And remember that you can pause this video at any time. If you feel like I'm going too fast, if you need to use the restroom, if you need to stop and kind of catch your, oh, what am I doing? What is this? Press pause. All right, so feel free at any time. So it is time for math. I'm ready to move forward here. I put these posters out because these are ones that we have been using in this unit. And one of the words, one of our focus words is array. A-R-R-A-Y, array. Say array with me. Array. Good. Array. And I want you to pause right now, and I want you to either tell yourself or tell someone sitting around you, what is an array? And I'm going to cover this, but you're going to press pause. Good job, boys and girls. Yes. An array is a group of objects arranged in equal rows and columns, right? They are organized, like we said. Organized in a way that we can use repeated addition to solve, all right? So an array. Today's focus is going to be on repeated addition. We've shown you this, and today's focus is going to be just on practicing repeated addition. So we are going to be adding together equal groups of the same number. So that's what repeated addition is. Adding together equal groups of the same number. I'm going to move this closer so you can see it. Repeated addition. It's like this. 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, we get 12. Taking the repeated addition to multiplication, it would be, how many groups do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 number 3s, right? I have 4 number 3s. I have 4 groups of 3. If you were going to be using Cheerios or counters of any way, and you had 4 groups, there would be 3, say Cheerios, 3 Cheerios in each group. All right? That's what that looks like. Okay, so our focus is going to be on repeated addition today. I'm going to move this down here for now. I'm going to move array down. We're going to talk about what materials that you need for this lesson, and I'll give you time to look. All right, so lesson 3, materials that you'll need. Number 1, a pencil. You might need a paper. I'll tell you, you will need something to write on, whether or not it's a whiteboard or if you want paper to write your work on, that's fine. So if you have a whiteboard, get a whiteboard marker to go with that. But if you get a paper, get a pencil. You just need somewhere to write your work, okay? You also need scissors. We're going to be cutting up a piece of paper, all right? So scissors. And then you're going to need your lesson 3 pages. The lesson 3 pages look like this. That is, and you know what? I think that's the only one actually. You'll just need this page. Okay, you just need that page. Let me make sure there's not a second page. I think it is just that page. I think that's it. Okay, yeah, it's just that page. Mrs. Aguirre has so many pages of work here in her house. I want to make sure that yeah, we got it all. Yep, so just that page. We're going to cut these up later, and we're going to use these for our work, okay? So I want you to pause the video now, and I want you to find these materials. Remember, you don't need the pencil if you're going to get your whiteboard to use, okay? So press pause. Find your materials, come back. All right, boys and girls, I think you're ready. I'm going to erase this, and we're going to get to work, all right? Look at my funny eraser. All right. So lesson 3 is on repeated addition. I want you to say those words with me on the count of 3. 1, 2, and 3. Repeated addition. Repeated addition. Okay, I'm going to write it here for you. All right, repeated addition. I'm going to model for you one of the task cards. This one is not in your lesson. It's for me only to show you. And so I'm going to read this to you. Multiplication task card number 3. There's funny numbers on them, so don't worry about them. We just chose the best ones for you and for this lesson. So I'm going to model this. As you can see, it says write the repeated addition sentence for this array. I see an array here. Do you? Good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to write the repeated addition symbol. I'm going to first look at my rows and columns to determine what my sentence will look like. All right. So I'm going to put this here. I'm going to try and move my computer a little closer so you can better see that. All right. So I have apples. Apples. All right. So I'm going to look at my rows and my columns. My rows go side to side. My columns go up and Good. Up and down. All right. So how many rows do I have? 1, 2, and good. 3. So I have 3 rows. And how many columns do I have? Let's look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It's kind of hard to write on this side when you're left-handed. All right. So I'm going to show you. So I can do this 2 different ways, okay? And they're both correct. So I have 3 rows, I have 6 columns. I can write this 3 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So really, I'm connecting to the idea that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 groups of 3 in each group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, okay? So I have 6 groups. I have 3 beans in each group, or 3 Cheerios in each group, okay? So this is 3 rows and 6 columns. I can do it this way. There is another way to do this. If you want to challenge yourself and write the second way to show this, you can press pause now and write that down. I'm going to show you the second way. Okay, so it's this, or I can do 3 groups of 6. 1, 2, and 3. 6 plus 6 plus 6. And guess what, boys and girls? I'm still going to get the same answer from either one of these. Okay? The value of this and the value of this is exactly the same. And that's really a cool thing about math. All right? So 6 groups of 3 in each group is going to give me the same answer or value as 6 plus 6 plus 6. 3 groups of 6. So if I have 6 Cheerios here, 6 Cheerios here, and 6 Cheerios here, I will still have the same amount as this. Boys and girls, I want you to think about how you would add this up to find the answer. All right. I'm going to move this, and I'm going to erase. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to erase the whole thing so we have more space. And I'm going to move because I'm lifting it in. All right. So if we're using this one, 6 plus 6 plus 6, okay? And I want to find out what the value of this is. Again, remember it's for this problem here. Okay. 6 plus 6, you know doubles, right? Doubles. 6 plus 6 is, good, 12. And then, I can't forget about this guy. I'm going to add 6 more, right? And make sure that it's in the ones place here. Make sure you're lined up. Math is a lot about organization. All right, 2 and 6 is 8. Good. Bring my 10 down, 18. So I do get 18. My eraser disappeared. All right. I'm going to show you the other way so you can see that. Eraser, where'd you go? Okay. Oh, it's back there. All right. So if I do my 6 groups of 3, and make sure you're using the right amount of groups. All right. So I know that's 6. I know that is 6. I know that is 6. So really, I kind of get back to that same problem I just solved. I know 6 and 6 is good. And I can't forget about this guy over here. And again, 18. I just wanted to show you that no matter which way you do it, you will get that same answer. All right, boys and girls. I'm going to erase. And you are going to try these task cards on your own, okay? And so what you're going to do next is you're going to get this page, okay? You are going to cut them into 4 pieces, all right? And so why don't you do that now? I want you to go ahead, get your scissors, carefully cut these into 4 separate cards. So press pause, cut them. Thank you. Good job. Thank you. Thank you for cutting them. And what you're going to do next is you're going to put them in a pile upside down. This is where your paper and pencil come into play. So you can either use a paper and pencil to solve or a whiteboard and marker. All right, your choice. If you don't have those close by yet, grab them now and come back. All right, so what you're going to do is cut them all out. So you'll have 4 of these cards, put them down in a pile upside down. And you can mix them up. You're going to pull a card up. You're going to read it. If you need help reading it, you can listen to me right now because all of the questions are the same. Okay? Or you can have an adult or an older sibling help you. Multiplication task card. This is number 3. This is the same one we just did. I'll show you one of the ones you did. One of the ones you will do. All right. So one of the ones you will do is multiplication task card number 19. Again, it says write the repeated addition sentence for this array. Now, boys and girls, you do not have to go through the process of solving it unless you want the challenge. The point of this lesson is being able to take this array and make a repeated addition sentence. Okay? That's it. So you don't have to go through and solve like I did here. I just wanted to show you that so you can see it. If you want the challenge, you can do that. All right. So write the repeated addition sentence for this array. You'll do it for each card. Again, you can either write it on the back, on a separate sheet of paper, or on a whiteboard. It's up to you. All right. So I'm going to have you press pause and please solve the 4 task cards. Good luck. And our number 1 rule in class is to do your best. So do your best. All right, boys and girls, thank you so much. Welcome back. I hope that you had success in your task cards. I have to show you my earrings today, boys and girls. I have pencils because in math we love to use pencils because we erase and try again. See, they're pencils. Kind of fun. All right, so we're going to go through the task cards. I want you to check your work with mine. Okay, if you used a whiteboard, I know that your work might not be there anymore, and that's okay, but you can just reference back. You can refer and say, oh yeah, I did get that, or oh, I think I made an error, okay? This is a learning opportunity for you, okay? And this is something you're gonna have to need. You're gonna need to know this for 3rd grade and beyond. So I hope that you are trying your very best and really focusing. All right. Multiplication task card number 19, okay? So it's this one, number 19. I'll put a 19 here for you to see. Okay? All right, so 19. I'm going to think about my rows and my columns. I'm going to put an R for rows, and I'm going to put a C for columns. Good. All right, how many rows do I have? I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. 5 rows. How many columns do I have? Columns go up and down. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. I have 4 columns. So now, remember there's 2 ways and both of them are correct. All right, so I can do 5 groups of 4. Oops. My number I'm using is 4. I'm going to do it 5 times. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay? I'm going to show you the way that I prefer because in multiplication, 5s are actually pretty easy. I know all of you can count by 5s, right? 5, 10, 15. Good. You all can count by 5. So when I see a repeated addition with 5 in it or a multiplication sentence with 5 in it, I think to myself, I've got this. You can do that too. All right. So if I'm going to have 4 groups of 5, I'm going to do this. 5, 5, 5, and 5. And guess what? We're going to count by 5s. Count with me, boys and girls. 5, 10, 15, and 20. Good. So I know I didn't make you solve, but if you did, your answer would be 20. Okay? If I added up all my 4s, my answer would have been 20 as well. Good. All right. Oh, you can't even see the 20. There you go. 20. All right? Good. I'm going to erase this. If you need to practice this again, because maybe you made an error, feel free to pause and try it again. All right. We're going to continue on with task card number 6. Task card number 6. Okay? Number 6. I'm going to do what I did with task card number 19. I'm going to put my rows and my columns. It's easy for me to kind of see that, to see what I'm working with. So task card number 6, you have, write the repeated addition sentence for this array. And they're funny little happy guys, all right? So rows, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. How many columns do I have, boys and girls? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good. All right, so I can do 6 groups of 4. Oops, look at me. I'm having a brain fart. Okay, so 6 groups of 4. I'm going to use 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Right? There we go. So I have 6 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right? The second way that you can do this is using the number 6. How many times am I going to use that number 6? 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And again, if you wanted to solve this, 6 and 6 doubles. 12, right? And 12 plus 12 is 24. Good. I hope you got that one. All right, we have 2 more before you can go. Let's go with task card number 11. Okay? Rainbows. There are lots of birds outside my window. It's beautiful. All right, task card number 11. I have rainbows. Again, write the repeated addition sentence for rainbows here for this array. So I have rainbows. I'm going to do my, let's see, what number are we on? 11. 11 rows and columns. All right, rows, I have 1, 2, 3 rows. Columns, I have 2. This one's a little easy peasy for you. All right, so we can do 2 groups of 3, or I can do 3 groups of 2. All right, you can skip count easily with this one. 3 and 3 is 6, 2, 4, 6. Right? Good job. All right, our very last one is task card number 22 with light bulbs. So find that one if you don't have it nearby. All right, so task card number 22, light bulbs. Okay, light bulbs, rows and columns. Okay, rows and columns. So let's see how many rows we have. Oh, that's easy to count. I have 1 and I have 2. 2 rows. How many columns? Oh, there's a lot more columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7 columns. So you could either do this, 2 groups with 7 in each, right? Or I can do 7 twos. I'm running out of space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I have 7 twos or 2 sevens. Boys and girls, you know doubles, so 7 plus 7 is, 14. And if I count by twos, count with me out loud. 2, 4. Good, 14. Again, doesn't matter which way you choose, your answer will be the same. All right, boys and girls, so repeated addition was our focus today. Being able to go from an array to a repeated addition sentence. That was our focus today. I want you to continue to work hard during every lesson because we don't get a lot of this time together, so our time here is very important. All right, so our next lesson that we're going to do is lesson 4, and we're going to have the chance to put this all together into one lesson, all the things you've been learning. And we're going to see a little bit more multiplication in the next lesson. All right. Thank you so much for trying your best today. And I will see you on lesson 4. Have a good day, everyone.